So then for the average person who might be out there, the average Jewish person or even an ally, a friend of a Jewish person who's watching this going on and going, where do I even start? Because it feels like the force against the Jews and the dominance and the takeover of the narrative against the Jews, right, is so larger than life. It's kind of like, where do I even start? Because do you spend your time answering the libels and the misinformation, or do you spend time saying, no, this is who we are and being proud and asserting our story in our words?
I think the biggest thing is to try to be as creative as possible. Like that echo chamber, when I think of the echo chamber, everyone talks about how do I break out of the echo chamber. When I think of that echo chamber, it's created by people just talking to their camera on their iPhone. And it's like, I'm not bashing anyone. Like most people aren't, I run a film company. Like most people don't do that. But like that's where it just doesn't stand out because you're scrolling all day and you see people talking to the camera. Well, you see me and all of a sudden I'm like in a green cap and gown and I'm like, it's a graduation. I'm like, it just like it grabs you.
There's a signpost.
Yeah, and that wasn't expensive. Do you know how much a green cap and gown costs on Amazon? It's like $10. You know what I mean? So it's like I put really high production into things because I run a film and TV studio, but you could do a watered down version of what I'm doing and get creative as well. It might not get like the massive amount, but you can do your part as much as you can. First of all, you can also contact me. Like I'm in the weaves. I'm raising as much money as possible as I can for production to be able to fund this stuff. My other thing is I would always say too, it's like we need non-Jews to be getting the truth out there as well. Because the anti-Semitism is a symptom of a bigger problem in my opinion, which is like the decline of the West and the Western values. And so, this doesn't happen in a vacuum. I would say one of the biggest problems that I have, right? And it's funny because it's like you can only fight the Jew hate, I think, up to a certain extent. And we have to keep fighting that. But it's like there's this one battle, but then it's like under the umbrella of this bigger battle, which is like a lot of times I'll go on the street and I'll be like, but Israel's a democracy and it's a capitalist society and there's freedom. Like this represents freedom and American values and Western values, but people have been taught in school, I hate America and I hate the West.